touching? What's he doing now? What's he doing now? No, you can take me. No. No. You wind up the camera. You put the everywhere game. You put Leslie Benji's everywhere game, sweetheart. What you snipping that for? It's okay. I know you don't like having those layers of fur because it's because it is springtime now. And those do not help you. You're snipping my leg, you're snipping everything, aren't you? Oh, you run around like an inchworm? I'm rolling around everywhere. Roll around like an inchworm. Look how fluffy that body is. Look at how fluffy your body is. Oh, now you're giving yourself a bath. You can give yourself a bath. She has pink pads and brown pads. And Maine Coon Cat Maxine, she is 5 years old, about to transition to 6. Actually, you know what? Oh, her birthday is past. You're 6 years old now. Happy belated birthday. Now you're a woman. Oh no, we don't want to. No, we don't want to see your anus. We just want to see your fluffy body and your bushy tail, but not your furry anus. It's nice and warm there, huh? She is absolutely content right now on our carpet in our living room. She loves this warm weather. She's been waiting for it for a very long time. And here it is. And in this everywhere video, Maxine, my Maine Coon cat, is the star. And she is very precious. And she has pink, those are her pink pads. And she likes to give herself a bath. She's very fluffy and furry. So that, obviously those layers do not help her during, will not help her during the summertime. So she's going to be lounging around. She's going to be loving when the air conditioners are at work. Of course, we have not installed our air conditioners yet. One is going to be placed right there, in that window. One is going to be placed, I'm just reading it. Actually, I'm reading a tweet right now about Grand Theft Auto Expanded and Enhanced. And I heard Grand Theft Auto Expanded and Enhanced is going to deploy on the 11th of November. Excuse me. Yes, the 11th of November. And, I'm just trying to think, what I'm not sure really what to think of that. I mean, Rockstar Games always, delivers with their, with their next title and their next big project. And I'm sure Grand Theft Auto Expanded and Enhanced is going to be something, magical and revolution in and of itself. When I look at that, I mean, that's going to go, that could go head to head with Grand Theft Auto 6, and also with, with this game here, everywhere. Well, the way that I see it is that Grand Theft Auto Expanded and Enhanced is going to revolve around everywhere, because everywhere is a virtual reality simulation experience, and you're looking at that right now. Looking at the frames live. Maxine, my Maine Coon cat, is, she's one element of this experience. But I guess I'm a little bit, shocked about Grand Theft Auto Expanded and Enhanced deploying in November. I just thought that, the ideal time, for an intellect, for an intellectual property, a game would be, during the summertime. Everybody's about, especially with the pandemic no longer being, so problematic, and getting in everybody's life, that the perfect time to play a game would be during the summertime. And again, it's in autumn, and I guess I understand that from standpoint of Rockstar Games, because I mean that's their model, and they always, they deploy their new installments in, Grand Theft Auto 4 was deployed on the 29th of April 2008, but then Grand Theft Auto San Andreas was in October. Obviously you had Grand Theft Auto 5 deployed on 17th of September back in 2013, and then the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One variant was deployed on the 18th or 19th of November. So I really do understand it, but it's like, I guess it's just a shock factor. I was just expecting it, expecting it to be earlier, and I just think the Grand Theft Auto Expanded and Enhanced is, it's a major, it just seems it's a major mask that Rockstar Games is wearing, for something greater, for their own trickery, their own surprise, it's kind of something like a like a studio message, something that is not real, and that is what I feel that it is. Unreal Engine 5 is going to be, it's going to be the go-to engine to implement in games and by development studios, and just by that demonstration that was given, it looks absolutely fantastic. It's it's photorealistic, and it has that presentation emulating real life. But of course, I'm hoping that this footage, the footage you're looking at right now, this is everywhere. This is as real as it gets. And as I'm standing in my kitchen right now, just to show you, this was right here. This was the spot. I mentioned this before. This is actually my father's boots right here. These are his, not sure what the brand is, the badging. I think it's actually right here on the underside of the boot. Okay, maybe not. But usually the badging of the boot is right here on the front. But unfortunately I cannot recall what the brand of this boot is. But these are more my father's work boots that he wore every single day to his job at Anheuser-Busch. And now they basically sit right there on that rug as a kind of memorial. And this was the spot right here where my father did pass, and it kind of makes sense why we have this little cross right here that says thankful, grateful, and blessed. And that's just that right there. That's just one element that shows that my father's in every room of the house. Like this all right here. He painted this wall silver right here. He placed up all these this nice little decor right here. This portrait. And then this right here, this whole arrangement, you have this tablecloth that coincides with the color of our wall, the paint job. And it's very nice. This right here, these two, look right here. This is two-tone. These little next to this centerpiece right here. This is like tan, kind of like a beach sand color. And then this here is silver. But we had another centerpiece. This one replaced it. Unfortunately, the other one broke accidentally, but it was very nice. It was like it was kind of like it was a like a post that you would place the pillar candle on like this with a small vase around it, and it would fit. This candle would fit inside of it, so it was cylindrical. And it's here. This is our pellet stove right here. I think I mentioned that, and it has to be cleaned out thoroughly. Right now, this hopper is still loaded up with our Douglas fir soft pellets. Well, it's going to be thoroughly cleaned out here. This unit, one of my father's investments right here. Always wanted to have one professionally installed, so we did. And again, it's all this ash and soot lining right there. And that was a motorcycle. And my sister's delight. She loves motorcycles, and this is but this has to be cleaned out. It's going to be thoroughly cleaned out, put in hiatus until about probably late November this year for our heating season. That will be good to go. All the pellets will be stored in this little aluminum can right here. We have a scooper. We just transport all the pellets into the hopper there, and then coming right over here, these two shelving units, all my father. You just purchased that Hobby Lobby right here. It has all these nice little knickknacks, and it just emphasizes, you know, we were all about family, and you know, it's going to be nostalgic through the years. Of course, now it's sad, but it's all going to be of sentimental value. This is a little Budweiser with my father's right here. You can see the trademark horses, which I fail to remember. The Clydesdales right here. Beautiful breed of horses. Very famous with Budweiser. It says Bon Appetit right there. That is a potpourri burner. It also illuminates. It's a light. Then all down here, more knickknacks. Memories are created at home. Be just happily ever after. This is all my father's best work here. Then we have these right here. He arranged all this right here from left to right. It's gather, blessed, thankful, love. All the values that are so true to our family. Then we have this, and this is all rustic themed. My father loved rustic themed, you know, everything. It's like we have this clock right here. It's just that, you know, it has the kind of barn style to it. You know, the styling of the Roman numerals. It's very nice. This shelving unit, more of the same. This was purchased here at Home Goods. We have all these little, they're not called succulents. We have all these succulents shaped, and it's really nice because they're all in close proximity. It just, you know, it just gives it's such a nice, you know, a nice, welcoming aesthetic here. And then this up here, we used to have a little placard that said, actually, this was for my mother. And as you can see, it's all, you know, it conveys a good message, you know. May the blessings from above fill this home with joy and love. And it's biblical, you know, that's from my mother. But before, there were two placards here. Home is our happy home. There's that placard. And then Home Sweet Home, which is, that one was, had more of a 1990s kind of placard. It was just a wood sign. And that carried over from our original apartment back in Massachusetts. That little hook right there, that's for our mistletoe that we hang during Christmas. Coming into our living room, you know, this is our collage. And this is hard to look at. That was me back in my 8th grade. This is me and my sister during one of her earlier birthdays, a few years prior. That's my mother, and it's my mother, she, you know, just so, you know, so vibrant, so full of life, so energetic, and it's stark contrast now. I mean, it's heartbreaking to see, you know, what was to what is. My sister, just glowing, you know, just full of love. Like, look at her heart-shaped face. Isn't it beautiful? And then this right here breaks my heart. This is a picture of her and my father.
Yeah.
Yes. You're just relaxing right there, honey. I'm recording another video, okay? But this is what it's all about right here. Look, I mean, they're standing underneath a lamp, but look at the glow on both their faces. An adorable daughter-father relationship. That's what you have right here. It's heartbreaking because there's no one. And you know, I try to tell her in nice words that, you know, he's always watching over her. But there's just so much here. It's a beautiful thing. This right here, this is my father at his best right here. This is a gift. One of these was a gift for on her birthday. One of these was the gift for on Mother's Day. And it reads, this beautiful placard right here, greatest blessings from Mom, Erin. That's full name, and our birth dates. And then this right here is, this just, you know, this is your love story. 276 months, 395 days, 201,480 hours, 12,088,800 minutes, and forevermore. 23 years anniversary. This is my father's full urn. In the shape of blue, like Patriots. It says Go Pats right there. This is my father's badge from Anheuser-Busch. This is just a whole memorial site. All right here.